Okay, now I'm going to show you how to maybe dress up your table at the reception just using a plain little votive cup, and you can drop a little tea light in it. And we're going to put some flat backs just around the top rim. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do it in sections at a time. I'm going to put a little glue along the rim, just a little area at a time. Just take your head pin or toothpick, whatever you want to use, and I'm just going to put it along the top. Like I said, just do a section at a time because the glue will set up before you finish, because this is a little tedious. So you just start putting them on the top rim. This is why I like the bent nose tweezers, because they can pick them up much easier and place them. And then what you do is you just kind of want to scoot them around, make sure that they're fitting on the right side. Also, after you get a section done, you can run your finger through the inside of the cup to kind of position them to the outside, because that's where you really want to see them. You just do this all the way around. You can also put them on the outside of the cup. You could sporadically place some. You could cover the whole thing, which would be a lot, but this will just add, when the candle's lit, it'll add a little more sparkle. And it's a simple way to dress up a table. You can also use a bigger hurricane lantern type votive. I've also got another piece that I'll show you that one of our employee's daughter did for her cape topper. And all she did was glue the flat backs on it in her wedding colors. And that's what she used for her cake top. This is all you gotta do. And then I'll show you a finished piece, because this is very simple. Like I said, it's a little tedious, and you can use whatever size you like. This is one of the smaller sizes, probably a 3mm. I also did one with 2mm, which obviously took a lot more of them. And again, this does dry clear, so you just kind of, like I said, just run your finger through the, kind of tilt them toward the edge. And it's very forgiving. You do something, you'll have something like this, and you just go all the way around the rim. Okay, this is a finished votive. Like I said, I have done this one in the 2mm, and it's crystal AB. And all I did was just glue them all around the rim, and so you get the little votive candle inside there, and once you light that, that'll add a lot of sparkle to your tables. This is the initial that I was telling you that one of our employees' daughter used as a cake topper. I believe she got it at a paper store online, but all she did was line it, again, with the flat backs in the color of her wedding, and then this was what she put on her cake. Now I'm going to show you how to use the Hot Fix tool. And again, the Hot Fix tool can be, the bejeweler tool is what it's called, using the Hot Fix Swarovski flatbacks. And a Hot Fix Swarovski flatback means that it has an adhesive on the back of it. And when it's placed in the tool, then that adhesive warms and melts, and then that's what makes it adhere to fabric. And in this case, we're going to do we're going to be using an organza bag. And what I've done is I've made an initial on the computer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this inside the bag. But what you'll need to do to keep the paper from the hot fix from sticking to the paper is also put a little piece of plastic, which I've used off of a hot seal transfer, or a piece of parchment paper or wax paper should be fine. You just don't want all that to stick to the paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip this inside the bag. And see, therefore I can see the initial through the organza. I've got my gun, my bejeweling tool heating up right now, and this is very hot. You do not want to touch any part of this at any time while it's plugged in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up one of the flat backs, and this has this set will come with several different bits for different sizes of flat backs, and it does have it etched on the side as to what size this is. This is a 5mm. And what you do now is you're just going to wait and look at the tip of the flat back and wait for that to melt or bubble. And once you see that it has started to heat up, then all you need to do is I'm just going to start and hold it down, and it has this little slot in the bit here, and sometimes the flatbacks don't come out, so I'm going to use a bent nose tweezer and I'm going to slip it inside the slot, and as I pull up the tool I'm going to push down on the flatback. Then I'm going to pick up another one. I'm going to place it. You just want to hold it for a few seconds. And so you can see how they're stuck on there. You just want to wait for that to heat. And then place it again. All I'm doing is following my outline of the pattern that I've printed. You could do initials, you could do a picture, you can do just pretty much anything. We also sell the Hot Fix transfers already in a pattern online, and you can apply those with an iron, and what your finished product will be like this. And that's all you simply do. This is good for any fabric that accepts water. So you can do it on jeans and purses, and whatever will accept water will accept this adhesive. But this was just an idea for an organza bag for maybe your, again, another party favor, put your bridesmaid's jewelry in, or even fill it with potpourri.